The family's attorney says there is video of that nurse ignoring Elisa Serna as she lay having a seizure in her cell. Now the DA is charging that nurse with involuntary manslaughter.
In the course of that seizure, she fell, struck her head, hit the floor, and remained on the floor unconscious.
24-year-old Elisa Serna died while in custody at the Las Colinas detention facility on November 11, 2019. San Diego County's DA says 36-year-old nurse Dana Lee Pasqua did not follow proper medical procedures to help Serna.
The response of the nurse was to say, "Let's leave." So they closed the door and they left. And when they came back, more than an hour later, Elisa Serna was dead.
San Diego County DA Summer Stephan released this statement saying, in part, "The evidence in the in-custody death of Elisa Serna demonstrates criminal negligence that contributed to her death. It is a heartbreaking case of failure to safeguard Elisa's life by those who are charged with that responsibility." Iredale says Serna left behind her parents, her sister, and a young daughter who's now 6 years old. He's representing the family in a civil suit filed last year, and he hopes that by the end of the investigation, anyone else who was negligent in Serna's death will also be held accountable.
The conditions of confinement and the lack of adequate care has caused death after death over a long period of time. This is not an isolated incident.
Iredale says Serna was in custody on a minor drug-related charge and for being under the influence. Dana Lee Pasqua is facing up to 4 years in prison and is scheduled to be arraigned on November 18th.